Buckle up, boys and girls, because it looks like we are getting a long-awaited feature in Valorant, which means, yes, you're finally going to be able to show off how much time you actually spent in the mental asylum that is called solo queue, because with StatTrak, that's the feature that's gonna come to Valorant. Obviously, it's not gonna be called StatTrak, but basically, what StatTrak is a kill counter. You can now show off how much time you spend being a degenerate in solo queue, guys. Poggers. No, but in all seriousness, guys, it really does look like StatTrak finally is coming to Valorant. Now, we don't have an exact date, but Mike, oh man, Mike from ValoLeaks, he found you know, some little files here and there which hint towards StatTrak being added at some point. Now, many of you guys might not even know what StatTrak is, or in Valorant's case, a kill counter, because some of you guys probably didn't play CSGO before you played Valorant, right? Because that's where I know StatTrak from. StatTrak originally is a feature within Counter-Strike which counts your kills. That's all StatTrak does, right? It's basically just a small little weapon attachment which you guys might also, you know, you recognize from something like Recon, right? Recon does have little weapon attachments. StatTrak is a little, you know, kill counter attachment which it just sits on top of your gun, and again, it has the sole purpose of counting your kills. That's all it does. You know, some people might enjoy this feature. You know, back in my CSGO days, I personally enjoyed having StatTrak skins. I just enjoyed having a tracker, which I think it's a nice gimmick. Right now, how are they gonna be in Valorant, right? How is it going to look like in Valorant? Like right now, all we have is, you know, kind of a small little confirmation that it's most likely going to release in Valorant. Now, in Counter-Strike, we do have two types of StatTraks, or, you know, two types of a kill counter. First of all, we have the main StatTrak design, which is basically just a small little weapon attachments for all the weapon skins. It looks the same for every single skin, which I think in Valorant, this might not be the case. I think in Valorant, they might match it to the skin theme, right? Knowing the Valorant skin devs, they actually do top-notch work when it comes to designs at you know, for some premium skins. So I definitely do feel like StatTrak could definitely be different in terms of like matching it to the skin. And then Counter-Strike has a second StatTrak version, and that one is for knives, right? Knives in Counter-Strike also have StatTrak, which I personally think is looking pretty good, right? I like having a knife which has StatTrak, even though, let's be real, I mean, it's pretty much useless, especially in Valorant where knifing is pretty much non-existing, right? But then again, I think it's just a cool feature to have. Now, I hope that we also get it the same way here for Valorant, right? Where we have StatTrak for weapon skins and also StatTrak for knives. Now, here comes the thing which people are not going to like, including me, and that's the fact that, you know, you most likely are going to have to pay for the StatTrak, right? It's going to be a weapon upgrade, I feel like, just like a randomizer for the Recon skins, right? Or even, you know, an upgrade like a sound effect. I feel like it's gonna be a thing where you have to pay like 10 Radianites or something like that to upgrade your skin to have StatTrak. That's what it most likely is going to look like. I mean, it could be completely wrong here, and this could just be a given feature for a skin, but knowing the Valorant skin system, we most likely are going to have to pay Radianite in order to get it, right? So that's the one thing that I don't necessarily like too much, obviously. But other than that, I feel like it's a pretty cool feature to have in Valorant, you know, even though it's not necessary. For people who like StatTrak, for people who like kill counters, this might be a, you know, a nice feature. So let me know in the comments down below what you think about StatTrak, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to subscribe, and as always, guys, I catch you on the next one.